Okay, so now that we've logged into Storybird, so I'm logged in. I signed in with my Google account, and takes me to my dashboard or the Your Stuff section. So you should be able to get to that by going to View Your Stuff, or if you just logged in, you're already there. So from here, to create stories, you go to the Create section, and this is how it works. It's kind of tricky in terms of making the artwork fit what you want it to do. You could also use the artwork as a jumping off point for the writing. So using the artwork to inspire the writing, you could do that as well. So these are the art collections, and they just kind of show up in no particular order of artwork. So here's all of the art packs, and you just kind of like browse down through these art collections, and inside these, if you click on one, are additional photos by that particular artist. So this is a art collection by this particular artist, and here's how I can follow them. So that is that under your section, that following, this is how you get artists to show up in the following section. So this is the Lagging Leonard collection from this particular artist. Sometimes the art in those collections are of a theme. Sometimes they're not as themey. These tend to look a little bit more themey. So you'll see here that there's 33 images, and I'm clicking through them, but there's 33 images for this particular art collection. So I can favorite the collection, I can heart it, and then it would show up in my hearted selection. I can repost this into that kind of like that streaming area, or I could share this and get a link for it. You'll probably not use, to be honest, I don't think you'll use any of these two. I think mostly you'll just use the heart or following of artists. So if you click View All 33, you can see all of the artwork in the pack. So you don't get options to, once you commit to an art pack, you don't have options to add images from other packs to it. So you really have to spend some time going through an art pack and making sure that that artwork fits what you want to do. So this looks like a very, fantasy-driven art pack. And if I'm writing a fantasy short story, this would be excellent. So the artwork, as you can see, is stunning. And there's all different types of styles and artists that come into here. It's still loading, but so that's how you browse through a particular art pack and then see all of the photos that are in that art pack. If you wanted to use this art pack, there's more photos that aren't loading, and I'm just going to press through. If you wanted to use this art pack, that means that I have 33 photos from this art pack that I can use to create my story. So you would say, use this art. I'm going to go back for a second and just kind of browse back through the library a little bit with you. So you're going to use the regular back arrows. And this works through Safari on the iPads as well. So you don't have to be on a computer in the computer lab. You could be on an iPad, and it's just by going to storybird.com the same way on the iPads as I showed you on my Chromebook here. So it matches completely. It's super easy to use on the iPad. It's optimized for it. I've used it with 5th graders all last year, and it works really well for students. I'm going to go back again. I think the only thing that I really can't stand is that there's not like a quick cookie trail or something that shows you where you were to easily jump back through. You really just have to like navigate backwards. So for every click that I took, I have to navigate backwards, which is kind of silly. I don't love that. I also don't love that when I come back to the beginning of this, that I have to go back to the whole collection. It takes me kind of back to where I was. And it didn't like leave me where I was. And you'll see they're reshuffled. So I don't love that, but that's just me. I guess maybe I'm a little too particular. So you see this, there's awesome art packs. So you just kind of like, these are some of those Halloween ones that were there for the Halloween challenge. They're so adorable. The scare contest. So, and you'll see inside here, this particular Art Pack is using all of these tags. So if you were to search for something, if it's not one of these tags, it's not actually going to come up. But this Art Pack has 334 different thumbnails in it that you'd be able to use. So if I said view all 334, I'd be able to go through this person's art pack. I've already followed this particular artist. You'll see this because her artwork is amazing. And so I'll probably post a section of the class where you could just share out a few people that you found the artwork really does fit a topic or a content thing that you want to cover in class. And if you use the class tool and the new assignment feature, which we'll cover in the next video, you can actually assign the students an art pack. So it takes away this exploring the art packs. And makes it so that you're saying, this is an art pack that you're going to use, write a story based on this particular art pack, or use this story to illustrate your narrative or poem or whatever it is that you're assigning. But then it also takes away kind of what the students love, which is picking their individual art packs. You'll be surprised how easy they find it to scroll through the art packs. But so typically when I do lessons, I say find a big enough art pack that you have enough images that you can make fit what you need it to fit. So with 334 pictures, I'm very confident that I can get all of those pictures to fit my story. I mean, that's a lot of pictures. I'm sure that there's 10 pictures or whatever that will fit my story or whatever it be. Again, it's still loading, and I think part of the reason why it's loading is because I'm screencasting and doing this. So I'm just going to press forward. So if you say use this art, it's going to ask you, what do you want to create? And then you would select it. Before I do that, I'm going to go back one more time. So I'm going to go back. It's going to take me one step because I clicked on the scare contest, and then it's going to take me one step back again, back to the create section. Another option that you have is to search for a topic. So the November Writing Challenge, and we're going to get to that, is about showing somebody that you care. So they suggest using the search term for friends. So if you search for artwork by a particular tag, what you're getting is a collection of images that all different artists have tagged as whatever you search for. So these are all of the photos that come back when I search for friends. And there's more, tons more. There's 532 individual photos tagged with the word friends. So if I use the search term and I say use this art, I get all 532 of those photos from all of those different artists to use in my writing. So using the search feature allows you to pick and choose from individual art packs by tags. The only problem with that is that if the artist isn't tagging their images by the term that you're looking for, they won't come up like that. So using or searching for different ones, and so maybe instead of friends, I want to search for care, and then I would search for that. And you can browse through and see, try different ones. So there's only 52 images that come back for care. And these are those images. I don't know why this cat eating a chain of hot dogs is care, but it is. And if I use this art, then I would get all 52 of those images from that pack. Okay. And you'll see up at the top, when I'm searching for these terms, when it runs those filters, for me, I'm just going to run it one more time. You'll see they're kicking back other results too. Picture books, long form books, artwork, people, which are just people to follow in the stream, and then artists who've tagged themselves with the word friends. So you could follow an artist that way too. I usually just use it for this artwork. Was it 534 last time, or was it 532? I forget. Okay, I'm gonna just press on. So once I say use this art, that's how I create a book. So I'm gonna end this video now because you've listened to me talk too long. And when we come back, I'm gonna take you through actually editing how you select a book. So that is how you browse through artwork. And that is how you follow, favorite a few things so that you have some things under your stuff.